Welcome on to yet another edition of Run with Coach Parry. My name is Brad, and we've got the coach with us once again. Lindsey, how's it? Nice to catch up.
Brad, pretty good, bro. It's been a week. Nice to chat again.
Absolutely. A great question this week, Lindsey. It's crunch time when it comes to running Comrades because we are hitting peak mileage now before the big day, and lots of people are running marathons, lots of ultra marathons being run. And our question today has got to do with chasing seeding at this point in Comrades training. It's the beginning of April as we record this, and the question comes in from Alan in the forums within the Coach Parry online training club, and he said, "Hi, I'm training for a Bull Rowan sub-9 Comrades. While I qualified at Soweto, I need to improve my seeding at the Irene 48 on Sunday the 7th of April. I think I can achieve a C seeding, but D will obviously be easier. In terms of effort and recovery needed to pull off a C, is it worth pushing for this compared to a D? What is the optimal seeding for a Bull Rowan medal?" Obviously, we're talking Irene with Alan, but the same would probably apply for Two Oceans. That's coming up just a couple of weeks after that, Lindsey.
Yeah, look, and I think it applies for any marathon that's been run now. So it really is a timely question because it's something that's on everybody's minds. And look, the reality is that we really do want to try and be happy with the seeding that we've got. Alan has two advantages, and one is that a D seeding, quite frankly, is enough for getting a Bull Run on race day, and for him to run a D seeding, especially if he plans it so that he just sneaks in there, will be a little bit harder than a training run, but he won't feel it. He'll hardly feel any effects of the 48. So in Alan's specific case, I would say that is a big plus in his favor. But the thing that really pushes him over the line for me to say yes, go for it, go for the D seeding, is that the time for the 48 is the same as the 50, but it's calculated on the 50. So it means that there is essentially around about 12 minutes extra that he's got to play with. So Alan's chosen the right race, and he's chosen a good distance, but he needs to get it as close to a training run as he can and run the D. And then the principal part of this answer really is that, you know, Alan's currently on an F, which is the second part of that question that he asked later on, but he's currently an F. And to get from F to C, the effort required to go all the way there will be enormous. And on race day, it's probably going to save him in the region of 2.5 minutes. And quite frankly, 2.5 minutes is not going to be the difference between him getting a Bull Rowan and not getting a Bull Rowan. But running for that C seeding is going to compromise his training for quite possibly 2 to even 3 weeks after Irene. And so chasing the C seeding would actually be crazy. And I think that's the principle that everyone needs to understand, is that by chasing seeding now, and most people are just trying to move up one block, and one block, it's not going to do it for you on race day, but it's really going to compromise your training. So for now, I would say that the wisest thing is to train properly, because you're going to get a lot better than 2 minutes better by training properly for the next 6-7 weeks than you are by just improving your seeding.
Yeah, Lindsey, and one of the big things about training properly is obviously consistency at this stage in Comrades training, and by going and trying to smash out a PB or chasing that seeding, like you said, in Alan's case, he could be out for 2, possibly 3 weeks having to recover, and that then compromises the consistency in your training, which then messes with your race day performance.
Absolutely. I mean, that's you summarized that perfectly. And by racing now, the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're either going to need some recovery, possibly even pick up an injury. But yes, the short version there is exactly as you said. It's going to break up that consistency, which we really want now, because this is the Comrades training season.
Absolutely. Alan, great question. Thanks for popping that into the forums. Thanks for being a member of the Coach Parry online community as well. If you'd like to find out more about what we do over at coachparry.com, make sure you check out our online training club. There are training programs right through from beginner 5K through to really fast Comrades to sub 7:30 and everything in between as well. You can get all the details over at coachparry.com/join. And speaking of ultra marathons, the Coach Parry team is going to be at the Old Mutual Two Oceans Expo as well. So if you are heading down to Cape Town for that, be sure to check us out at the Expo. And a big thank you to Biogen as well. We've been running that competition on our audio podcast over the last couple of months, where we have been following James Hobbo Hobson's journey to Ironman 70.3. He's going great guns. He's lost 25 kilograms. In case you're wondering, that's half a Backstreet Boy. He is looking amazing, and he is training like a machine, well on track for that 70.3. And we want to help you on your Biogen journey as well. All you need to do is let us know what you're training for. Use the hashtag Biogen Journey, and you could be winning 3 months access to the Coach Parry Online Training Club, as well as some goodies from Biogen as well. Just use that hashtag on the social media platforms. We'll pick it up, and we could make you a winner. Listen to the podcast to hear if you have won that prize. Lindsey, as always, great to catch up. Thanks for your time today.
Absolute pleasure. We'll chat soon.